everybody. It's Mark's Home Hobbies. How you guys doing today? Yeah, I'm doing relatively good. It's a fairly beautiful, kind of smoky, 85 degrees with about 85% humidity. And I'm out here in the garage cleaning up, preparing for a new addition to come into the garage, so I need to make some room. So, yeah, I gotta make a scrap run. This is the big wire that's perplexing me right here. So I think what I'll do is when I take the first load, I'm going to separate this into two loads. All this over here is these 4 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually 6 items. That's Cat 5 cable right there, communications cable. So that's one price. And then in here is extension cords and lamp cords, things like that. You know, junk wire. Some places call it number 2. Other places call it lamp cord or something like that. Over there is some questionable, real thick stuff that's stranded pretty thin. So I don't really know if really it pays to strip that, because you can turn it in as number 2. It's good solid wire. And you lose so much weight when you strip it down. You know, they don't pay you as much for the number 2, but as the bare bare copper. But the bare copper sometimes will knock you down to number 2 if it's real fine stuff, you know. Yeah. So, and then there's a little bucket of Bromax down there, which is some cloth and some old stuff. So I'll just let them give me the cloth price on everything, because there's not much in there. Whatever wire's in the bucket, they'll give me that price on it. That right over there in that white bucket is pretty weird cable. It's copper stranded center coax with 4 or 5 stranded control cables next to it, all wrapped up together, you know, in pieces. So some kind of industrial control cable. So I'm keeping that separate in case they want to try to, you know, ding me on the price on that stuff. This over here in this box here is dirty brass and copper, number 2 copper pipe. Some of it's pretty close to bare bright, but it's got a little bit of scalding on it. They may ding you for that. Might have a little solder here and there. So yeah, you don't want to mix that in with your good clean stuff. Which brings me to my next box. All this. Yeah, that's bare bright down in there. Some really, really thick stuff all stripped out. That is definitely bare bright thickness there. This whole tub, and then some number 1 copper tube there. This whole tub probably weighs about 80, I'm going to say about 80 pounds. Yeah, something like that, 70 or 80 pounds I would say. So, yeah, the current price, it's about $3, $3.25. So yeah, that's about a $250 scrap load right there. So I think I'm going to take that load in separate, because they make you wait 3 days to get your pay in Michigan when you take in copper, any kind of copper. They make you wait to see if you stole it first. So I didn't steal it except off the ground. So anyways, they still make me wait. So I got to usually do it on a Monday. That way they send the little card in the mail. It takes a few days to get there. So Thursday or Friday I get the postcard. I run that up to the scrapyard and they pay me my money. So at the same time I go up there, I'm going to take a piece of this stuff here, and I'm going to show it to them, because I got some down in this green bucket down here, in the big green bucket. I don't know if you can see it down in there. It's pretty dark, but it's some more of this real thick stuff here. And I'm going to ask the guy if it really pays to strip it or not, and if he says that it pays to strip it and he'll give me number 1, I'll just take what's in that green barrel back and I'll strip it and I'll add it to this right here, which is the same stuff. Some of this stuff has the lug on the end there, but that's actually made of copper, and it's plated with anodizing for, you know, batteries and welders and things like that, spot welders. So that's actually copper, but they'll ding you for that, so you got to chop that off. So there's a few of them in there that have those ends on them. I got to dig through there. The ones that are in that green bucket there, I've already taken the ends off. I just did it with a chop saw with a Milwaukee on the end, you know. And everything else is all cleaned up, sorted out, ready to go. like I said, these two right here are probably going to be one run, and then the rest of this stuff is going to be another run. So I estimate that bucket there probably weighs about 60 or 70 pounds right there. And this one here weighs about 70 or 80 pounds. You take this out right here. This probably weighs about maybe 5 pounds, 10 pounds. Excuse me. So a little bit of dirty brass there, and there's a little bit of aluminum extrusion down in the bottom. Very little bit. I'm thinking about taking the power inverter that blew up on me the other day when we had the power outage. I'm going to take that apart and take the case off and take that down there for aluminum scrap too. So I get a few dollars that day for the aluminum and whatever brass and stuff they want to give me out of all this, and you know, $10 or something. And but that's it. You know, the rest of it you got to wait the 3 days. So anyways, just how it is here in Michigan. So cleaning out the garage. You can see the amplifier back, or the speaker anyways. Nice speaker back there. And yeah, just cleaning up the garage here a little bit, getting ready. Got a big pile of junk over here. Brought the generator out here to sell him, and I'm going to dig that monitor out shortly, put it over here, take a picture, and we're going to sell that guy off too, as well as the speaker and the amplifier combination shown over here, and possibly these two monitor speakers that are in here in this bucket, and possibly some lights, some disco lights that we have too. Where's those at? Oh, there they are. Yep, Chauvet disco lights. You can see $10 a piece. Come and get them. I got another big one too that has the little balls on it, the sparkly lights like that too. I have another one of those, probably $10 on that one too. Yeah, getting rid of all that junk. Not into that type of stuff anymore, so I'm into scrapping more, getting paid, okay? So my copper hoarding days are now officially done. I need to de-hoard. So we're going to get rid of all this stuff, and pretty soon there's going to be a nice generator sitting right where that stuff is right there. Yeah, and then that's going to eventually go on the other side of the wall, and shed around it and all that stuff, bolted down to the ground, and you know, the whole 9 yards. But yeah, after that last power outage, nope, boy is not getting stuck anymore. He's going to fix it right up. So anyways, this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobby saying, like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Even if you never see me ever again, I'll subscribe to your channel. Hey, if you like this video, thanks a lot for watching. If you didn't like it, leave a comment and let me know why you didn't like it. Anyways, talk to you later. Have a good day.